Hello, I'm Greg, the Nerd Historian, and this is the Speculative Fiction Almanac. January 8th, happy birthday to lawyer turned epic fantasy virtuoso Terry Brooks. If you want to hear a funny and insightful TED Talk from Terry titled Why I Read About Elves, I've got a link in the description. It's a lot of fun. He's not a speculative fiction author, but happy birthday to the memory of Stephen Hawking, born January 8th, 1942. Thank you for enriching our understanding of the universe. January 12th is my birthday, and I get to share it with some amazing writers. Happy birthday to Haruki Murakami, but I cannot recommend his writing enough, and I'm really excited that I get to storyboard the first chapter of one of his books later in the episode. Happy birthday to 17th century author Charles Perrault, creator of the original versions of Little Red Riding Hood, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, Puss in Boots, and many, many, many others. Those stories were adapted, more famously, by the Brothers Grimm in the 19th century so that DreamWorks could then readapt them into the Shrek cinematic universe. What a legacy. Happy birthday to Walter Mosley, amazing writer, better known for his crime fiction, but he has written science fiction works also. He was the first black man to receive the National Book Foundation Medal for distinguished contribution to American letters. Happy birthday to David Mitchell, author of Cloud Atlas. January 13th, happy birthday to Thomas Michael Bond, creator of Paddington. Have a marmalade sandwich on Saturday in his memory. January 14th, happy birthday to Hugh Lofting, creator of Dr. Doolittle. Lofting wrote the first Dr. Doolittle stories in the trenches during World War I, sending them to his children in illustrated letters. Here's my storyboard of the opening chapter of Hardboiled Wonderland and the End of the World by Haruki Murakami.
Open on a man in an elevator. He greets us and acquaints us with the situation. This is not like any elevator you've seen. The walls are stainless steel, the floor is mossy green, and the space is big enough to park a semi. Our narrator is unsure if he's moving because this elevator has no buttons or floor indicator and is totally silent. So he whistles, but the sound is wrong. He counts the change in his pockets by touch, feeling the amount of coins and tallying almost automatically. He offers his perspective on life. How much does the actual shape of the earth affect daily life for most people? If the earth was flat or shaped like a coffee table, would it change your life? It doesn't matter, so why worry about it? His hands return to his pockets, and he counts the change several more times as he waits for the elevator doors to shift, stop, or open. The party that summoned him to this building surely couldn't have forgotten him. This elevator is too pristine, too advanced to malfunction. He counts the change again, and something is wrong. The amount of change has changed. He recounts before he can verify that a coin has disappeared from his pocket. The elevator doors open. A curvy young woman in pink is waiting for him in a pristine foyer. Immediately, the narrator notices that the doors on either side of the hallway are numbered strangely. 936, 1213, 26, in no discernible order at all. The young woman bids the narrator follow her, except she doesn't speak. Her lips move, but she says no actual words. Fortunately, the narrator, given the nature of his job, has taken 2 months of lip-reading classes. He coughs to make sure his ears are still working. It's not his ears. He follows the young woman, and his mind wanders through a mire of regressive commentary on her weight. The hallway winds on as the narrator ultimately decides he's attracted to the woman. To make conversation, he apologizes for being late to the appointment. When he entered the elevator, he was 10 minutes early. She nods and proceeds without breaking her stride. She forms her lips into a single word. Proust. The narrator falls a step behind, puzzled, trying to determine what other word she might have said. Does she mean the author, Marcel Proust? They wander on, much further than ought to be possible inside a single building, upstairs and downstairs along the hallway, finally arriving at door 728. And what lies beyond in Chapter 2? Unicorns.
That's all for this week. If you have creators you'd like to see featured on this channel, please drop their name in the comments. Thanks and credit to Garrison Keeler and LeVar Burton for inspiring this channel, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Until then, keep reading.